I finally know what to do with the additional $10. I lost 30% today. I lost $1 at first. Second trade, I lost $2. Add 1 plus 2, that is $3. It should be just $2, but I trigger martingale. First trade, I use my initial stake, which is 1. Second trade, I trigger martingale. The moment I lost that 30%, my capital went back to $18. At that moment, I don't really feel anything like that. Remember, I was scared of -1 on my $10 account, like I'm scared of -10% drawdown last week. And before I ended the week, I identified the problem, which one of them is having drawdown. With this, I think I already discovered the best solution because I feel relaxed and calm. I believe I am going to make it back if I follow my risk management and my strategy. Moreover, I just lose 20% from my capital because I already made 1% yesterday. Firstly, I don't want to trigger the martingale, but I thought of it. If I did not trigger the martingale, if I did not do it, if I did not push the button, who will push the button? Then I push the button. I'm not going to figure out the problem if I did not push the button. The road to success and the road to failure are exactly the same. In addition, if I want big win, I must be ready to trade big. I am able to achieve not blowing my account for the past 2 weeks, and I only have -1 drawdown, and I have that drawdown only one time. One time. Assuming someday last week I did not revenge trade, I'm still going to have my 10% profit with me. As I lose 2% of my capital today, I'm going to lose just 1% of my capital, and market is going to take the 2% or 20% profit that they gave me. So I only have 1% drawdown. So my balance is still going to be around $19, not $18. By tomorrow, I would have come up with how to properly use my martingale, the strategy I want to use with it. Honestly, when I trigger the first martingale, I am scared and I am not scared. That is the best way I can describe my feelings. Titilayo, say hi. Let me show you the chart and how and why I took those trades. I took the trade to come down, like the seller should win for the next 1 minute, because it happened here. Whenever and whenever I see a doji under the moving average, I consider it to be on downtrend. So when I saw this doji here, I saw this I can consider this one to be shooting star. But this is what I see. So this is the reason why I entered the trade. First, when I entered, the trade was in my favor. In just how many seconds the trade shoot up. So you can see in the next 5 seconds, I could not win the trade, and my balance is on 21.58 before I took the trade. So when I took the trade, my trade is reading, as you see, on 1 minute timer, and I was supposed to get 0.93 cents as profit. To see the gain, I was supposed to get it, but I could not get it because I lost this trade. I took it to go up because after doji on anything that is above the moving average, I consider it to be uptrend. Assuming I trigger the next martingale, I trigger the next one and I use martingale because the next candle actually went up. So this is actually my strategy, that anytime I see doji, the next one, if it's red, the next one is going to be like up. So here is going to be my AB, the C is going to be my entry, and it's going to be like it's going to form green candle. So that is actually my strategy. I'm just giving you guys brief explanation. And I already took the trade. That is why my balance is on 18. And here is what I took. You see, the payout is meant to be 3.80. So I'm going to recover my $2 and plus the $1 I lost. I'm going to get it, and I'm going to have additional of 80 cents. And if I should have 80 cents, I'm going to be on like $14 like that. So guys, that's just the chart I took, and by my next video I should know how to explain it more, because this is my first time explaining it like this. So sorry if I did not explain it very well. You guys can see here, after the doji, you see this is what I'm expecting.
before it's not changed. And if it gives me this one, the next one is going to be green.